Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm really excited to share about the recent trip I went on. So I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico with my boyfriend and his family, and I had an amazing time. So overall, me and my boyfriend were there for 9 days, and it was so fun, such a beautiful place. It was our first time there, ever being there, and I took everything in. I feel like I absorbed everything that came my way in terms of like the food and the sights and the excursions, and we definitely lived our best lives, as well as made sure that we were also being safe along the way, because obviously, we're still in a global pandemic, and we definitely kept that very front of mind throughout the preparation of the trip and throughout the trip itself. So we got our tests done prior and we were all good to go. And then while we were there, we made sure that we were being safe and cautious around groups of people, as well as doing our part and putting on our mask in, all the situations that we were in. So we definitely felt like we were as safe as we could possibly be. And then also the city of Mexico, actually not the city of Mexico, Puerto Vallarta was actually in a curfew period for the first 3 days that we were there. So or actually a lot longer than that. They were in curfew up until November 12th, and we got there on the 7th. So we had a curfew of 8 p.m. most of our trip. And so that definitely also allowed us to, make sure that we were being as safe as possible, especially because the entire city was abiding by that mandate. And so, yeah, we really kept to ourselves and, kept it within, the people who we were there to see. And that was great. And my boyfriend has a cousin who has lived there or is visiting there for an extended period of time. And so he was our tour guide for the first few days. And then me and PJ definitely went and saw what we saw and did what we did pretty independently, because we got a sense of the roads and our directions and where we were. So that was great. And in terms of the excursions that we did, we got to do jet skiing for the first time, which was awesome. We did zip lining. And then we also, in terms of food, we ate everything under the sun, and that was great. Something that was super big there is, tacos, obviously, and fajitas, which is really, a fajita is really a taco when you really think about it. And we also just really tried a bunch of awesome street food. Like, street food is so prevalent there, and I was really happy that we got to see all of that and really absorb it and take it all in. And yeah, we definitely tried a bunch of different types of restaurants, mostly Mexican food, but we tried a lot of different things, a lot of cool coffee shops as well, of which, I didn't think that there were going to be many coffee shops, but there actually were. And just such nice people. Some of the nicest people I've ever met, I met in Puerto Vallarta. And the way they live and what they go through in terms of the minimum wage and how hard they work and their work ethic and their hustle really brought me to a really thought-provoking state where I was really thankful for my life and everything that I've gotten for myself, but also it gave me this reignited passion to always continue to hustle and fight for everything that I want, as they do every single day. There were kids as little as 4 and 5 as street vendors selling things on the street, coming up to us, coming up to everybody. And if they are fearless like that, there's no excuse for the rest of us. So I just had the most amazing time of my life. I was super happy that, I just left, work stuff, as well as all of the stressors and responsibilities of my normal life here in San Francisco, and really, really immersed myself in that culture. And I had an amazing time. I also didn't say, but in addition to all the other stuff that we did, we also got to have a little excursion to a different city outside of Puerto Vallarta, 1 hour away from Puerto Vallarta, called Sayulita, which was honestly one of the highlights of my trip, because it was such a beautiful little surfer town, but it packs so much vibrance and beauty and culture and great food as well, and fun atmosphere. And I also met a lot of really cool people along the way, safely. We met a lot of cool people along the way who now I'm connected with on social media. And I think that is the best part about trips. Like I live for that part of a trip, is finding common ground with people who you've never met, and then your takeaway is making a new friend. And that's something that I treasure so much, because no matter where I am in the world, I know that I have someone else in another part of the world that I have befriended. And that really, really goes a long way in the future. And so overall, it was such an amazing trip. I wrote my blog post that I'm really excited about, and the blog post details everything from beginning to end of how the whole trip went. So you can find that on my blog at nkirkmadiani.com, and you can look at my social media at nkbebe. It's also linked right there. I will link all of my links below so you can follow me and, look at my highlights and see in real time exactly what I did. And the rest of this video will really be highlights of the trip. So it is through my eyes. You will see, and you'll come along with me and see how beautiful the place is, some of the food we ate, the excursions, me on a jet ski, all of these amazing things that I got to do that I'm so thankful for, is all right there. So overall, again, super thankful that I had this opportunity to go on one of the best trips of my life with my boyfriend as well, and definitely strengthened our relationship, and definitely for me personally reignited my passion for traveling and seeing the world. Obviously with COVID, that light got dimmed a little bit, but rest assured I will be moving through traveling more safely throughout the next coming months, and I'm really excited for my next adventure. But for now, I will get on to the rest of the video so you can see my Puerto Vallarta trip.
So guys, first of all, welcome to Oscar. This is my presentation. Normally, I'm told you it was just for drinks and that's it. But this one is more far away to try the nice pairing. But next time you coming here in Mexico, you can pairing your drinks to tequila or to mezcal with food. Not just to drinking, get boozy, get drowned and stuff. It's more
For taste.
for taste, exactly. And tequila is belong from Mexico. As you know.
That's where we had dinner.
me and PJ are going to do what?
Zip line.
We're gonna zip line, so we're super excited about it.
We're here at the Predator set.
Yes, and we're gonna show you all about it and film it, and I'm excited. Stay tuned. This is so amazing. Awesome.
Predator movie.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
Lean back, more brakes. Vámonos.
More breaks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on,
bye.
Bye.